This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Well, we're finally here at the show, and I'm so excited that we're at the show because this is a critical success, according to the observers. 79.5% thumbs up. But in terms of pay-per-view buys, well, it's down 35,000 buys from Wrestle War and almost down 100,000 from Super Brawl 2. When you look at the product, is it any surprise how much the pay-per-view business had dropped off, in your opinion, Jim?
No, the product wasn't hot. We didn't have anything really cool other than, new administration, things like that. But no, we had no momentum, Conrad. It was, but we did have a good show. And that's the first step in trying to rebuild your audience and the confidence in your product.
So let's talk about where the show took place. Mobile, Alabama, because when I think of the beach, well, I don't really think of Mobile. This is the first beach blast. It's a time to experiment, I guess. Normally WCW pay-per-views and big shows have a bunch of space apart. Here we're doing this pay-per-view 4 days after Clash of the Champions 19, which was based around the beginning of the NWA World Tag Team Tournament. It's also wedged in just 30 days after Wrestle War and 30 days before the Great American Bash. So for a struggling product, this is a lot of big shows in a short time period. Are we doing shows just for the sake of doing them, or was there some sort of master plan here that I'm missing?
Trying to create some paydays, create some cash flow. That's where that was. And I don't know any other reason it could be, quite frankly. So it was mysterious. Again, it's hard to generate and jumpstart a company when it has no momentum. It's just going to take you some time. And for us to get that done, it's going to be a year or so of having good shows like we had in Mobile. Funny story about Mobile. I can't remember exactly how it happened, but in Atlanta, I flew from Atlanta to Mobile. And I went to the Crown Room and pulled a Gordon Soley. I had a little too much to drink. And I got on the wrong plane and I went to Pensacola instead of Mobile. Their gates are side by side. And so midway through the flight, I don't know how you got on because the ticket said, right city. But I got, and I had to get a rental car and drive over to Pensacola or Mobile, wherever the one was. I was still confused. So that was a good deal. You take a nap, you wake up and you're in the wrong city on a pay-per-view weekend. So not one of my better days, quite frankly. But in any event, I thought we had a good show. It was a fun show. Had a little bit of something for everybody on it.
From the Observer here, the rest of the show ranged from solid average matches to solid good matches with little less memorable. The live crowd was approximately 4,000, or about half a building, with a paid attendance of 3,200 and a gate around 28,000. All of these are estimates, of course. And he says, while it's too early to get anything but a rough estimate based on reports we had heard before the event and sketchy reports since the event, the show apparently did worse on pay-per-view than the Wrestle War show did on May 17th. Considering this show was bolstered by nice plugs in both the USA Today and on Entertainment Tonight in the days preceding the event, it again shows that this one is an uphill battle. Jesse Ventura was the person who could maybe help get some of those plugs in USA Today, and certainly he was the guy on Entertainment Tonight. Do you think he brought any value in promoting the shows? I mean, it doesn't look like it translated to buys, but Jesse Ventura is a name folks want to talk to, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it helped us. It was a new voice, fresh voice, and a familiar fresh voice. That makes any sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Jesse helped us, and without any help from me, because I wasn't been a good team player at that point in time. I regret that as well. Jealous of his money and as compared to mine. Same old shit, cash and creative. And I wasn't happy about that, which wasn't too flattering for me. I regret those days. But yeah, I think Jesse helped us in that respect. And he's a very engaging. When Jesse wanted to play, he wanted to go, he was really good. And I shake my head and bewilderment of why I didn't see that. And we could have been a really, really good team if we'd stayed together longer.
So you're on commentary with Jesse here, and Jim, you're in a Hawaiian shirt. Is that better or worse than a toga?
Well, it's easier to pack and easier to wear. So I'm going to go with the Hawaiian shirt. I saw a thing the other day on online on Twitter. It showed 4 pictures of Bobby Heenan at these beach, like WCW beach type shows.
Same shirt over and over and over.
Did you see that?
Yep.
4 years, same Hawaiian shirt for 4 events over about a 4-year period. That's the Louise, man.
You know, we should, in fairness, we don't, I mean, how many of us have multiple Hawaiian shirts?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
I got 2 of them. 2. I don't have 1. I have 2.
That's fantastic.
I'll tell you this. I'd be challenged to tell you the last time I wore one of them.
There you go. That's the point. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.